The leaves, they are already starting to turn here in West Texas, and meteorologist Brendan Minchev tells us why exactly they turn from those summer greens into the autumn gold.
Tree leaves have chlorophyll in them, which is what gives them their green color. If you remember back to science class, chlorophyll is what makes photosynthesis work. But you know, tree leaves have other colors in them too, other pigments such as yellow and orange. These pigments give carrots and pumpkins, for instance, their distinctive coloring. But because in the warm summer months, chlorophyll production is so much more than the other chemicals inside these leaves, that's why they appear green and not yellow or orange. When the temperature starts to drop and sunlight wanes, the leaves aren't producing quite as much chlorophyll. The production starts to drop. And this means the other pigments, such as yellow and gold and even red sometimes, they get to shine through a little bit more. Now, with that being said, it's not just the changing of the seasons in general that impacts the color of the leaves. For instance, temperature, light, and even water availability will all dictate exactly what color the leaves will look like season to season. Above freezing temperatures will actually help to make maple trees bright red with their leaves, but if we get an early frost, then those maples, for instance, those reds will be much more subdued. But the yellows and golds, those chemicals aren't actually directly impacted by the weather, so year to year, those colors don't change too much. But rainy, overcast days in the fall, those help to enhance colors overall. So if you want to get outside and see some fall foliage, when exactly is the best time to do that? Because you're going to see behind me in Centennial Park in Midland, there's still quite a bit of green on these trees here. But just be a little bit patient, because as we go through the first 2, even 3 weeks into November, that's typically here in the basin when we start to see the best fall colors on the trees. But if we get an early freeze, we might just end up with a bunch of brown leaves this fall.